Okie dokie. Hey everybody, this is Grace. You can't turn in here. I don't know what you're doing. Okie dokie. That's interesting. But anyway, did you see that? I don't know what they were doing. What are they thinking? They're going to back out of there. Anyway, that happens. So, that's a great way to start a video. I just went. Okay, I have said, and I don't know which channel I'll put this on. It's the same one I just made a video. But I just went 10.5 miles outside of the zone, the Narcissismville zone. And, you know, I've done videos about that before. Anyway, I went out, and then I went to Sonic, got me something to eat, and, you know, went shopping, and then went to Sonic. And it wasn't as great experience. The combination is, well, Sonic was great. The other place wasn't. Yeah, I don't know, you know, I did that so I'm not in Narcissismville shopping. I don't want to do that anymore. But, you know, I'm going to see some things, like when I just walk up to get some, it was shredded cheese. And I looked at them, you know, I just walked up and looked to see where the one is I wanted. And it didn't take an hour. It didn't even take a minute. I go to reach for it, and an employee walks up and says, "Excuse me," you know, which means move out of my way in a polite way. You know, what else but excuse me? She wanted it in my space where I was. Then, if you think that's something, I just walked up a little bit more after that, and I did say, I kind of mumbled it. I'm a mumbler, but I said, "What? The customer's not first?" Actually, I said a little bit more. Yeah, just like, wow. I think I did that. Wow. Walked up a little bit more, and I was getting some milk out, just right there, getting some milk out of those things. And a different employee right there come walking up and said, "Excuse me." I'm serious. I'm like, I just look at her. I probably did say, "Really?" Because then she chuckled because she knew she was wrong. Okay, seriously. Maybe they got a contest how many people they can do that to or something. Really. I'm trying to have a good attitude about these things because that would be nothing comparison. Their excuse me would not have happened. It would be, "I need there." Yeah. Yeah. In Narcissismville, that's what it would be. "Could you move out of my way?" Something like that. It's not polite. Okay. Really. I'm not saying every one of them. Definitely not. Not every person, not every employee, not every anything. You know, it's just not true. But it can happen quite often. Too often over all these years. I've done plenty of videos about them. Oh my goodness, really? Seriously. And then it was a customer that decided to have two big shopping carts full, and apparently I walked up, there was another woman behind her, so when I walked up, and they didn't have any other lanes open, and it was very, very busy there. I was surprised how busy, but one lane open, and that woman that was there, she had two shopping carts, as I could assess the situation. I just walked up, and nobody was around. Nobody, no cashier, no customer, and I'm like, what? And next thing I know, here comes both of them, and the customer apparently had wanted something else that was way across the other side of the store, because they don't open any lanes that's close to the grocery part of the store. Apparently. I don't know. You had to walk quite a bit to the other side of the store. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, you're a little close. But, yeah, so I'm like, really? And then finally somebody opens up another lane and takes the woman in front of me to that lane, which they should. And, next to the person in line, stand in line and wait your turn, and when it's your turn, it's your turn. So, but the woman in front, my goodness, I didn't know a customer could cause that many problems for anybody in line. But she managed to do so very rudely. And yeah, it was like, okay. And I know that. I know that, I don't put anything up on a pedestal. And because anytime a person puts, not anytime, not every time, but could happen. Put it on a pedestal, it's going to fall off, it's going to land on you, and it's going to hurt. My accent's coming back a lot more lately. Really. It comes and goes. Especially if I listen to people who, I don't think I'm unique in this. People with accents. So, thick southern accents. Anyway, I lived in so many places. So I picked up different accents. So, from California to Florida, many places. And so anyway, just kind of a stream of consciousness going on here. But anyway, so I had made a video, and at the end of it, I was talking about that, and went ahead and wrapped up that video because it was getting kind of long. But I did go shopping, and went to more than one place, and and I took some videos that I need to make. I need to get back into doing that because people like videos about shopping. Especially what I have noticed is bakeries. A bakery. Losing my voice again. But bakeries. Yeah, they like bakeries. I had done several shorts, with bakeries, call it snack time. People like those. You can also do produce or whatever, or I could have done. They like them. So, anyway, I'm surprised that light didn't turn. Yep. Okay, but then I went to Sonic. Now that Sonic, they weren't blaring the music like one of them near me does. But one of the things I want to get myself one of those hot spots or whatever they're called these days. Where I can actually go and sit at a Sonic and stream a movie or stream a, however long, not real long. And I wouldn't go when they were really busy or, so I'm not taking up space. Sonics usually have plenty of space. I'm not knowing any to not have a space. For people to park, maybe once in my lifetime, and we used to go when I was a teenager in school. We'd go to Sonic, for lunch. When I think it was that you had to be a junior or a senior to go, and we did that. So they've been around in quite a while. I don't know how many years before then. So, but that's what I want to do. I want to have go to Sonic. Sit there and just watch us, stream a movie, or one that's like I said, something maybe the maximum would be an hour, and then I could pick up the rest of it another time or whatever. Maybe 30 minutes of it while I'm there. Just get out because, just something to get out, something to shake up the days a little bit. But anyway, I went to Sonic after I did the shopping. And I probably should have done it the other way around, but it wasn't lunchtime, as it was, until after I finished shopping. And I didn't want breakfast, I wanted lunch. So, yeah, I'm kind of rambling. That's okay. I've done videos for almost 8 years on my original channel. I have more than one because I do these stories, write these rough draft recordings. A series. It's like several little series. It was really what was the word I kept using? Out of my head. But storylines. Several storylines to this series, and I do them on different channels. but the original one, yeah, almost 8 years. And I've done videos, so anyway. Okay, so anyway, what was I going to talk about? But yeah, going shopping, there's a lot of things, a lot of items that just can't seem to get anymore. Especially my favorite Diet Dr. Pepper, caffeine free. It's got to be caffeine free. I don't think they make them anymore. I don't think they have for a year or so. Maybe even more, really. But maybe they had a whole bunch of, before. But it's been at least a year, I think. Yeah, I'd say more. And that's my favorite. I don't really care for any of the other ones that much at all, really. Getting used to the Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, caffeine free. Getting used to that one. I still want my other one. But other stuff, just little bits here and there, not being able to find it, not being able to, or they have them and they're like all sold out, that day, but every once in a while you'll see one or something. Hey, I've cleared a shelf before and did not feel bad about it, but I'm usually not that type. I usually don't clear the shelf, but if it's something that I really must have, need, and I don't, and all that, I won't. I'll do it, but usually not. But it's not the customer's fault. You know what I'm saying? It's not the customer's fault. They don't have enough on the shelf. Really. Like they only have a few left over. It's not the customer's fault. So don't forget it. It's not the customer's fault. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna probably put a video in front of this. I need to, one of the shopping parts in front of this one. But like I said, I didn't finish saying, I need to get to where I can do it better, because the first part of the video, when I put the music on there, it's probably going to cut it off. But more and more places are having me playing music, and that I've been to lately, it's usually loud, and I don't want to get a copyright thing done on me. Anyway, I'll talk to you on another video. Bye.